Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation with the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty and also to spread joy and happiness. We've been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations because as a nation, we need to be here for generations. We are now in a position where we are expanding our economy to increase the liquidity and the value of our currency, and that will benefit all our citizens who all hold our currency. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You just register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. You can, as you choose, get involved in anything that we have within our community or not. But when you become a citizen, we recognize you as a human being, nothing more, nothing less. Unique in every way, having something unique to offer our community, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all of equal value. We don't separate people based on where they come from, what they look like, what their beliefs are, their gender, or anything else. Purely see you as a human being. It's a non-separatist ideology, and we'll have a little affirmation to help us with that in a moment. I did mention that we're here to help people find happiness, more than happiness, ever new bliss, joy, and that can't be bought. The only way you can achieve that is through loving service to others. There are a lot of people that have got a lot of money, being what people class as successful because they've got big bank accounts, and yet they're still struggling. They're still looking for something, still searching for it, and they don't know what it is. And it is that everlasting joy that evades so many people. The great thing about being of loving service to others is that not only do you achieve that joy, but everything that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after relationships or money or anything else. It'll just come to you automatically. And so we have a little prayer that helps us with that. So we'll be getting started in just a moment with that very short prayer and affirmation, and then we'll get into the updates. And of course, we have a weekly drawing for the raffle, with it being Sunday. And before we do that, let's just welcome everybody, whether you're watching the replay or whether you're watching live, to this event. We record them all. They're all available because we know that not everybody can be around at 7 p.m. London time. There's no convenient time for everybody because we are global, and different time zones, people have different commitments. Even if we were only operating in the UK, it could be that people are at work at 7 p.m. every day or whatever. So we have the recordings going back to day one. They're available in Facebook and also in YouTube. More recently, the recordings are also in Twitch. Okay, so we have, I see, in our live, we've got Ramachandra from Watford in England, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Nankiep from Nigeria, Werner from South Africa, Peter from Kettering in England, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, and Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. And I'm sure there will be more coming in, but I know there is a big football match on, which will attract millions of viewers all over the world. And it is the final of the European, I don't know what they call it, European Nations Cup or something like that. And of course, it involves Spain and England. And So there may be a lot of people that are already getting into the mood for that. But here in Cornwall, it's a very beautiful summer's evening. Sun's shining, it's warm, it's very pleasant. And I hope that the sun is shining in your life. Okay? So let's get started now with welcoming Willie Coombs from Atlanta, Georgia. No, we are welcoming Willie, but we are going to get started with that little prayer and the affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And a little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right, with it being a Sunday, another lot has been going on. One or two things behind the scenes, but nothing major to report. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get to the bottom of things, and we will get some better reporting for you in the Share Hope program. In the reporting, I would like when you go to the stats and you click on your referral commissions, it'll give you a list of who you've been paid for. That's not available. It's not even available to us in admin. So that would be helpful for everybody. We also would like to see, similarly, for the matrix commissions and matching bonus payments. But the main thing tomorrow is to get the subscription periods based on 4 weekly matrix updates. And that will resolve a lot of the issues that we currently have. And there are one or two things when we restored the database after the last update, which we reversed. Some people had duplicate entries in the matrix, and some people have had one of them removed. And some people have found that it's the wrong one that's been removed, and so we have an issue with the power line situation. So that needs to be resolved as well. We'll get into all these things in detail and in depth tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get most of them corrected fairly quickly. And then the reporting aspect, the information being available to you to check your commissions and things like that, is something that it's important, but it's not vital as long as everything is right. Okay. It'd be nice that you can check that it's right, but if we know that it's right, then at least we can proceed, and we can perhaps take a little bit more time over the reporting, getting that right. Excuse me. Hey. So that pretty much covers that. I have had one or two questions from people on the can't remember what it's called properly, but we've got it in the multiple income streams is the AI desktop. It is still being done. I sent out another message that has come from them today. You've got that in your inbox, telling you basically where they are and what they're doing and what they will be implementing in the next day or two. It has an incredible referral plan because it's still based on the $187 per month that they were initially charging. I registered for this some time ago, and I thought 187 sounds pretty reasonable for what they were offering, but I didn't have that, and I didn't want to commit to it for months and months. But just recently, they've got an influx of investment, and they're going to use that through the member base instead of through paying for advertising. And so they've dropped the fee to a one-time $20. Now that is an incredible deal, even without the referral income that you can make. It's well worth a one-time $20, even if it doesn't work as well as they say it's going to work. To have leads contacted on your behalf, I think 50 a day, they add into your account, and they contact them with any opportunity that you choose to put in there, and they answer any emails that come back in with AI based on the information that you give them, or you can just leave it to promote the AI desktop without doing anything. But it could be very, very useful in promoting We Share Abundance and some of our programs. Excuse me and my runny nose. So that is something we've got to wait for. If you've got involved in that, like me, you pay your $20, you get access. It gives you the referral link, but pretty much not much else. Now, they were doing all their onboarding by you booking appointments, and I think you can still book those appointments, but I believe that they're going to discontinue that because they're going to build it all into the plan anyway. And so we've just got to take a leap of faith with it if we get involved and say, okay, that's $20, and hopefully we're going to get some leads from it that will make that $20 seem insignificant. Right, let's have a look. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. Bozina says, we need ShareHope Matrix matching bonus to show. Yeah, we do. That's part of the reporting. That's in the stats. It's it now has the section for it, but it doesn't show anything, or it doesn't for me anyway. And yeah, it's all part of the reporting, and we will get that sorted out. But more importantly, we'll get the program working right, and then the reporting will follow. And of course, if the program's working right, then the reporting of the commissions and the structure that you see will be correct as well. Well, that pretty much covers the updates. We do have numbers. We're still seeing a reduction in the number of paid members in the ShareHope plan. Not really exactly sure why, but I mean, if people genuinely got involved and didn't want to continue, I mean, they're crazy, but then fine, okay. But if they've not been informed and they don't know, and they just need a little bit of a push, then we've got to get that right. but that is down another 3 to 355. 777 plan is up by 40 to 19,168. Our registered members is up by 45 to 45,323. Active member count is, excuse me, I know it's not nice to see somebody keep blowing their nose, but it's better perhaps than seeing it dribbling down. Active member count, no change, but we will be implementing that new system next week. And no change in the multiply Visa situation. We did get a few cents. How many? 59 cents just for logging in and getting the revenue share. But that's it on the updates, really, unless there are any more questions. We got Eric in from Quebec in Canada. From memory, I think it's Gatineau, the city. Okay. We're done, really, apart from the raffle. So what we'll do is we'll give you all time to think if you've got any questions that need answering. If not, then we'll do the raffle and that'll be it. But if there are any questions that come in while we are doing the raffle, which doesn't take very long, in fact, it should have been made more dramatic, I suppose, rather than just flashing up the winner. But there you go. We'll do the raffle and then we'll say goodbye until tomorrow. Let's just have a look and see if I got logged in. I doubt whether it'll still be logging me in, but we'll try it. No, we'll have to log in again to an admin account so we can run the raffle. Somebody's advertising the AI desktop, or whatever it's, smart desktop AI. It's coming up as a, it is in the multiple income streams, by the way, now. So you can just add in your number. It's a little number at the end. I think there's still only 4 digits in there, but it might be 5 digits. It's the number at the end. That's all you need to add in. Okay, let's do a screen share. Share screen. Put extra things in, but I think we're there now. Let's just see that is showing. Yeah, it is. Okay. So here we are. We'll have a look how many tickets have been sold. I've not got a clue. I think it was about 130 last time. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was about that. Oh dear, 123. It's down. 80, 43, 14, 94. It should show a profit anyway at that, I think. But let's get back and we'll run it and see who the winner is anyway. The people that have bought tickets, of course, with being less tickets sold, have a better chance of winning. So here we go. Roll on the drums. And take out the winner. And here it is. And it is from me. I've got a feeling it was me last week as well. I feel almost ashamed of this. Of course, it is an admin account, and it just means that we've got another $80 in the charity pot for somebody. Once it gets up to around about $500 again, we'll have a vote on who's going to get the money. But I think we've now got a little bit over $160 in there. And 40 people have got $1 each. So that's 120. We'd have just about broke even, I think, wouldn't we? Okay. That's it, folks. Let's get rid of the raffle. I always buy 12 tickets, by the way, for the admin account, 12 tickets. So out of 120, I've got a 1 in 10 chance of winning, I suppose, haven't I? Okay. Right, let me get back to here. And we've got Nankiep. I want to know more about Miracle Game. There's nothing more to tell you about the Fun Miracles site, Nankiep, at this moment in time. We will be concentrating on getting that up and running as soon as we've got Share Hope and 777 out of the way, and that's been confirmed pretty much every day. At the moment, there is nothing available. We got very close at one time in the past, and then we had a problem with the fact that what we were proposing could be accessed by bots, and so deprive most members of a fair chance of winning. And so we had to look at ways around that, and nothing came up that was acceptable in terms of security and cost and everything else. And so it gradually got stuck back on the back burner, and it's been there since then, and it will be off the back burner along with the mall as soon as we've got the 777 and the Share Hope plans running smoothly. It will be our priority. That's the best update I can give you. It might not be what you want to hear, but we don't sugarcoat things here. We just tell you the way it is. 100% transparent. Okay, it looks like we're all done, folks, if that was the only question. So without further ado, we might as well leave it there. And I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, on YouTube, Twitch, X, and Facebook. Of course, with it being a weekday, we should have more constructive updates because we'll have the developers in. We'll be getting Rohit, Devyani, and myself involved tomorrow, trying to get the Share Hope situation resolved. We'll see how long it's going to take to get everything done there that we want to make sure it's running right. And then the reporting will be following on from that. Might be running at the same time, but the most important thing is to make sure that it's going to be right when we run it, and you're not going to be losing out in any way. Okay. So that's it. As I say, I'll be here tomorrow. Until then, get out there, be Weezer Warriors, share love and abundance, be of loving service to others. It'll change your life so much for the better. It'll bring you that constant internal joy and happiness. And I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.